What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Colton. Today's video, we're going to be going over the 10 best tips for how to get some good pictures on a trail camera. Now, I don't know how many hunters I have as subscribers, but I know I had a lot from my deer hunting last year. I know some people like watching the trail camera videos that I post. So, I'm going to give my 10 best tips on how to get the best picture for a trail camera. So, stay tuned. Alright, tip number 1 is to keep your trail camera batteries charged, which I have a bad habit of doing. Keep your card clear so it don't overfill so you miss a good picture. And make sure your camera's updated. My camera never has to be updated, but I always keep my SD card cleared. Like every time I go check it, I transfer all the stuff over. But the batteries part, I'm not very good at, so that's something I'll have to work on, but them are the 3 things that you need to know before you get started. So tip number 2 is mount your trail camera secretly so no one knows, and strategize. Strategize where you think the deer are going to be, and securely so no one comes by and says, oh, look, there's a trail camera, I'm just going to steal it. So you got to be safe with it and put it in a place no one's going to see it, and then you got to strategize to where you think the deer or anything that you're trying to catch on trail camera where you think it's going to be at. Tip number 4 is place your trail camera in bedding areas and scrapes. Now where I hunt at just north of me here, I haven't been up there in a few weeks, so I don't know if any bucks have done any scrapes or if there's been any bedding or anything. But I need to get the trail camera back up there because deer season is coming. It's just right around the corner. So I need to get up there, look for some scrapes and some bedding areas to see if I can get any deer on the trail camera before the season starts, and see if we can get the big one. I've yet to get the big one, so we'll have to see if we can get him on camera. So tip number 4 is a good one. With these trail cameras, it eliminates your sound and scent. So you don't have to be there to see the deer. The trail camera, and you don't have to go up there and check it every day. And if the more you go check it, the more your scent gets there and the deer won't get there. So that's what a trail camera's good for. Tip number 5 is use a combination of modes. So what that means is pictures and video, and then there's one that rapid fire. You do rapid fire pictures. It takes 8 pictures in just a couple of seconds. Now this trail camera right here, it don't have rapid fire. It just has photo and video. Which, me personally, the video takes more battery up, but the photos, it doesn't take as much batteries, but it, sometimes misses the deer. When on video, it can get the whole thing. But, my trail camera almost fell there. But, yeah, I kind of like picture personally, in my opinion. So, I know I've been doing a lot of video on it lately, but I'm going to start going back to the picture so it doesn't take as much battery and I don't have to go check it and change out the batteries so often. So tip number 6 is staying organized. So what this means is if you know there's a nice 8-point coming on November 2nd and it was at 8:38, then you need to write that down. And then if you know there's does coming in a certain time in October, November, just that certain time every day, write that down so when you are hunting, then you know the doe should be moving in at this time, or this big buck that I've got on camera should be coming in at this time. So it's really good at staying organizing, and write down when you think, or when you know at the time and date that deer came into the trail camera. Tip number 7 is being patient. Now I don't know how many people see, I'm very patient. I could set my trail camera over there and not go check it for 2 or 3 weeks because I'm just that patient. And I don't know if you guys are patient enough to wait, but me, I'm patient enough. And that's kind of the key. You just have to be patient, because you go set this trail camera up where you think there's high traffic of the deer coming in, but you don't see anything for the first week or so, then you might think, oh, well, this place isn't good. But say you move it the next day, and then you come back the next, a few weeks later, and you see there's deer tracks where you first set your trail camera. So it's key to be patient with these trail cameras. Alright, so tip number 8 is use black flash trail cameras for better nighttime results. Now with this one, if something was to walk in front of this light right here is going to turn red. So I'm not really for sure about the black light, but with mine, with the red light, it works perfectly fine. It gets the clear picture and everything like you guys seen in past videos. But yeah, I don't know if the light really matters because I've never tried a black light before, but this one right here works pretty good. So tip number 9 is consider like a trail camera with like cellular or wireless. So what that means is like if this trail camera right here was cellular or wireless, then like if it takes a picture, it comes straight to my phone. Now there is a fee, like you might get the first 50 pictures free, but after that you have to pay so much. So for me, I think I like these ones so like I don't get anxious and like look at my phone every second to see if there's a picture. I like to know like if I set this up there a week, what am I going to get in 2 or 3 weeks? And that's when patience has to come in and you have to sit here and just wait and like wonder what is going to walk in front of my trail camera. Is there going to be a doe? Is there going to be a nice buck? Is there going to be a coyote? You know, I've got a coyote, or sometimes where I live, there's bears being caught on trail camera before. So just being patient, and yeah, it's what's going to make you just a better trail cam person, just being patient and waiting for the deer to walk in front of your trail camera. So the last tip I have for you guys is be aware of your trail camera specifications. So what this means, like if you're always getting that deer's butt, then you probably need to move your camera over just a little. And if you're getting like just the antlers, then maybe it means to move your trail camera down. So like me, I've had this problem before. I set my trail camera up once like way too high and all the corn was gone. So I was like, well, that was just a waste of time. And now I know like where I should, like they say eye level. So you need to set your camera just eye level, because so you know you can get the full thing of the deer and everything. So just keep that in mind, that if you're getting the rear end or just the antlers or just something, then you need to probably move it over or down. Just remember eye level with your trail camera, and that'll help you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know like you guys probably expect some fishing videos or something, but like I'm looking outside right now as I'm taking this video, and it's like gusts of like 30 miles an hour, and the sound would just be absolutely horrible. I don't know how the fish are biting at the golf course. I haven't been there in a while, but that's why I wanted to make these trail camera tips, because I know deer season is just right around the corner, and I know some guys are probably already have their trail camera set out. So if they watch this video, then they can use some of these tips in using it. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 300. And yeah, hit that like button because it helps out, and YouTube knows that you guys really like this video. And leave a comment down below, some video suggestions, and if you guys have any other tips for anybody else down that has a trail camera, and so we can all help each other out and get some nice deer on camera. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I know the book.